All right, just received my Thrash Supply. It's the Atlas jacket. Was designed by every type of rider for urban explorer. It's so far, I tried it on. It's great. It's a medium. I am 5'5", about 150, 155 pounds. I am a athletic build. I kind of wanted to go with the large, but because I'm only 5'5", I didn't feel like wearing a dress. But overall, the quality of this thing is phenomenal. It does have zippers. I think they're called like the KX. YKK, I think that's what they're called. Something. I'll link it in the description. It's two-way zipper, so you can actually opening it up from the bottom so that you don't get that tight feeling around your waist, especially when you're bent over or you're riding, depending on what kind of bike you're riding. It could be more comfortable to actually let it unzip a little bit. So it does have that stretch here in the back so that it doesn't feel so tight, especially depending on what position you are with your hands. Button snaps and this nice little closure here so you get no extra wind going in there. Vents on the abdomen, and not the abdomen, the wrist and rib area, so you get a nice little breeze through mesh inside. And it is coated with Kevlar. It doesn't have the pads in, but I did order a pair of pads for $50, and it should cover shoulder, elbow, and back. It's like a level 2 protection. I bought it on Cycle Gear. Not an overall bad deal. Very nice, I guess stout stitching. Black Thrasher Supply there. Their TC with the bolt there, really nice, really minimalistic, really nice patch logo. The color was I was a little worried about the color because it looked like kind of shiny, which it is a little bit shiny, but overall it looks pretty good. I'll show you guys here in a bit. Let's make this officially mine. Officially mine. All right, so 5'5", about 150. This is my current build. All right, overall pretty comfortable. It's definitely not slim fit, which is really nice, and it does have the adjusted valves here in the back, so you can make it a little tighter. That little extension on the back makes it really comfortable, so when you're in that bent over position, I don't feel like I'm overly like stretched out, even though I do have a cruiser, so it's actually really comfortable. This is how it looks just with the shirt on. This is it with the Costco sweater. It's a large. I don't know, I picked a sweater that you guys will probably see because it's obviously Costco, everyone has one. It's very, very hefty, very thick sweater. And still, the arms, it doesn't feel snug in my arms. I have about 15-inch arms. It doesn't fit snug in there. I feel just as comfortable. Here it is buttoned up. It is a snug fit right at the collar just because, like I said, this sweater has a really, really thick hoodie and just overall really thick sweater. So it's a little tight up top here. I can pull it out and that's perfectly fine. It looks a little weird because it's like the sweater part's coming out and over. It looks better tucked in, and it is a little snug, but with the button snap, it's not bad. I feel a little bit of pressure there, but that's because it's a medium. It's nicer on the neck, and it's probably not meant for a huge sweater, but overall, even buttoned up, I don't feel like overly like tight or restricted. It still feels really, really good, and this would be a fantastic combination for the weather riding for anybody. I'm California, so not really all that cold, but this sweater underneath is thick and hefty. This is going to provide great wind protection and protection in general, so overall great combination, just the two like this. So far, first impressions, very good. I'll go for a ride right now. It's about 110 out there, so I'll let you guys know how the vent system works. All right, headed to work now. It's about 100 degrees. I have the jacket zipped up. I don't have it buttoned down because I'm trying to get as much airflow as possible. I do have the wrist zippers opened up along with the little zippers underneath my ribs opened up, so I do feel a good amount of airflow flowing through my arm and out that little vent. Also trying to move around the bike, see how restricted I feel, how comfortable the jacket is, and very, very impressed. I feel very minimal restrictions, if at all any restrictions. Being able to move around in the jacket, not feeling too tight or snug. It is about 100-degree weather, like I said, so when it does get colder, I have put on the sweater like I showed you earlier, so I feel like it'd still be just as comfortable wearing this jacket. Overall, I'm pretty stoked with this design. I like the protection that I get with this, and just stoked on this product by Thrash Supply.
Just let me fall to my groove.
All right, so I did go ahead and get the protectors for the back, shoulders, and elbows. It is all the same company. It's all First, and it's all level 2. I'm gonna put them in now, see how they look. Little cool little branding there I didn't notice last time. Go ride, rad. All right, so this is it with the armor in. It is level 2 armor in the shoulders, elbows, and back. And this is also a much better view of how the shirt or how the jacket actually looks on me, being 5'5", 150 pounds. The length here, as you can see, it's pretty perfect on my arms. I can measure my arms, and I'll put the measurements in the description or up top. My arm length, but overall, it's honestly a perfect fit for me, being medium, having more an athletic build. I don't, even now that I actually have the pads in there, I don't feel any restrictions. I mean, obviously it's a little more snug now, so I'm curious to see how it would be with the sweater on, but I'm pretty sure it'd still be fine. Maybe just a little bit more snug around the arm area. So now that the armor's in there, I definitely, again, I have to get almost used to riding with it. I already, in the back, I really don't feel anything. In the shoulders, a little bit, but I feel like in the shoulders, it shows the most. Like it looks like I'm wearing a lady suit from like the 90s with the little poofy shoulders. That's the only difference. It's a little weird, but I think maybe after a while they'll start to go down a little bit, or I can just adjust it, because I know the left side looks a little bit different than the right. Yeah, but the elbows, I really don't think it shows that much, and especially on the back, I don't think it shows that much. So overall, Thrashing Supply, great job with this jacket. I know there is a 2.0 version that's out right now, and it's even better. I know there's a little critiques, like I said earlier, with updates. I know for the upgrades, there's like a little loop that goes around your thumb here, which keeps the jacket nice and tight. It also has the loops on the back of the jacket, so you can tie them to your belt loop so that it doesn't fly up. But I think if you get the appropriate size, like I did at least, I don't have that problem with it flying around. Like I said, with an athletic build, I don't feel too snug, and it can't even get even more snug. So overall, this jacket is fantastic. I give it a approved symbol for all it's worth for all you other people watching. And Thrashing Supply, thank you and good job. You can always sponsor me. I'd love to try your stuff, but I'm always willing to spend good money on good products by good people. See you guys. Have a rad day.